Host for today, and we are going to be playing some more Shadowrun Hong Kong today on stream because that's what we're doing today. I had a very entertaining weekend and a good week. It was my birthday week last week, so lots of things were happening. And I'm seeing family in a couple of weeks, which should be fun. We've already done that. I've already read that one out, I don't need to say it again. Apologies that you're going to see me eating for a bit. But I lost track of time a little bit. So I didn't have a chance to get a bite to eat before my stream. So I will be eating these small kebabs during stream for won't be too long, there's not too many left, but they're good. I will say, just remember something. In August, there are a couple of days in August where a couple of things are coming out. During those days, I will be doing much longer streams on those days, and they might be at irregular times. I will post up a announcement about it on my stream. It will be, and they'll be on two different games. The first, and there might be a couple of extra long streams at the time as well. But the two games that I'll be playing a lot of are first, I will be playing quite a long stream, most likely, of Monster Hunter Worlds. I pre-ordered Monster Hunter Worlds as soon as it came available for pre-order, because I know I'm going to play it with my friends, if nothing else. So I'm going to stream that. There's going to be probably a pretty long stream. Most likely of me just trying to figure out how to play the game. And sucking horribly. The other one that I'm likely to play quite a bit, and this one will definitely be a long stream, is the new WoW expansion, Battle for Azeroth. As soon as that comes out, day of, I'm going to play it. So expect two rather longer streams than usual, coming up in sometime in August. At least two. Give me 1 second. Apologies. Right, now, where were we? What missions do we have access to? Over jobs directory. Your active jobs. Data retrieval, the Isabel job, which sounds interesting. Urgent task and restaurant job. What's the urgent task again? That's the laser, which could be useful because I believe they don't care what happens to the laser afterwards. And there's dragons, yeah. It was change it. Okay. I'll see when it comes to the laser weapon because I don't know. I don't really use range. I'm assuming it's a ranged weapon. Otherwise, it's like a lightsaber. So. I think the urgent task is a good one. Because it says there might be other Shadowrunners. And why would it say that? This isn't particularly interesting. I do believe we were planning and seeing people as well, having a chat. Nah, it's just the same thing as something else. Same lines. Isabel. Last one. I think we've done all these conversations. Yeah, I have done that. Okay. Just making sure I actually have done all those conversation points. The Kraken. Okay. Let's have a bimble round. See if we can find any shop things. Ooh, a good little kebab. Now then. We need to talk to the monk person. Spider Shen, that was it. Which I think goes up here. Yeah. Take a look, see if there's any new armor. Look at your wares. Ooh, hello. That force disable hard targets to... Oh, you need cheat casting for those. I didn't realise. That's kind of cool, actually. Will not do AP damage on normal hits. Yeah, we got the ninja suit. We don't really need most of these, so. Okay. I'll go and check the cyberware merchant for one last time. I know we're probably fine, but you never know. I don't want to miss out on getting some new cyberware. I've been pretty kick-ass so far. My current gear is pretty awesome. Chili services. Let's check out cyberware. Oh, that's new. Redesigned uses the construction. This arm features industrial magnet. Passive when incoming grenades are used, the automatic from back of this source. Ooh, that could be pretty cool, actually. I remember we got the armor, so we are now a freaking tank. Cyber for shock hand raises. The spurs look decent, to be honest. The razors are pretty good, though. I know I don't need the monofilament whip because eventually, being a troll, I'm gonna outpower it anyway. Because it's 14 damage, it doesn't scale, and it causes quite a lot of bleed, and it's got a lot of range. So it's the only, I think it's the only ranged cyber weapon. Let's see, causes 1 bleed. Yeah, the hand raisers are a little bit weaker, but they deal more bleeding damage. So, I do want to get that. +1 to all stats is pretty nice. Well, that put me at on a lot of stats. Yeah, that'll put me at body 10, strength 9, quickness 4, actually, yeah, it doesn't affect those three. So it'll be at body 9, quickness 4. No, body 10, strength 9, quickness 4. So yeah, we got it there eventually. So I'll have like 100. I'll have 100 hit points. Odd. I don't want any more. Doctor. Operation. Sounds good to me. Right on, let's tuck it out unless you want bullshit. Show me your services. I'll take that V8 engine in a box of chocolates. Body. So this is all BioWare. No, actually, this is all just that. Ooh, shadow bone lacing. I'm going to keep that actually because +1 body and +1 strength is pretty good. That's +1 to all stats. I don't need like the reflex trigger or anything. Autoloader, do not need that. +1 quickness, +1 range, don't need that. +1 strength and +5 hit points is pretty good. 6 hit points. I don't want the data jack. Head is only data jack right now. Brain boosts 1 intelligence. Eyes, cyber eyes. +6 to hit. Eye data jack. +3 to hit. Okay. Legs as technology +6. Universal Omnitech, which is just a better version. Animus, yeah, they're both the same. So this one +1 dodge. Yeah, I'm good for now. So currently I've got just the claws and the extra, basically the armor boost for skin. Kidnap Rooster low. Head to the facility between. We don't need to do that one yet. This is the one I think is the laser, right? Get some rest is optional. I am going to get some rest because it says that's an optional one. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll get some rest after this job. Let's do the Insight Conflict. Okay. It said that you want a Decker. Well, it said it's advisable to bring a Decker, so I'll bring Isabel. Because she's pretty badass. I mean, but Isabel's just good, to be honest. I'm bringing Gobbert because she's awesome. And I will bring Gaichu because the ninja ghoul is pretty badass. Holding facility. I like bringing a mage, even if she's just a support mage. It's really useful. Central Hong Kong spills out along Victoria Harbour, all glittering chrome and neon flat against the night's darkness. Skyscrapers are a jagged nest of mirrored knives thrust to the sky, rendering the clouds they ascend to the heavens. Ares Asia Holding Complex squats menacingly over Shatter Road. Or Shatter? Shatter Road, let's go with that. A steel and concrete tumor intertwined with nearby buildings in a web of sky bridges, shared parking structures. You make your way inside and ascend to the 5th floor, a public foyer that connects to the restricted area of the complex. As the elevator opens, you arrive at a cold, dim-lit reception area. Beyond it, your quarry awaits. We're probably going to have to shoot our way in, not going to lie. Did I not save that? I thought I had more. Just in case. Confirm. Because I forgot to buy medical supplies, apparently. Alright, yeah, I forgot to restock. Ah, well. Exiting the Asia Holdings elevator, the 5th floor of the skyscraper complex. Antiseptic odor, and then mega corporations offices and sales your nostrils. The immaculately detailed interior speaks volumes of the wealth and control of the North American industrial giant as it comes to wield over the free enterprise zone. Isabel taps aside gestures towards a comlink and displaying a rough unable schematic of the building. Looks like we're looking for a lab between floor 15 and 40. Most of that area is high security research facilities and equipment stress testing. Is everything we're looking for near the main lab? Doesn't look while we're looking up for a comment as she speaks. We need to plant the visitor data and find out which specific floor the lab is on. We should be able to do that down here in the lobby. Vent. Vent could fit a drone through. Okay, so if we bought a drone, we can maybe do something with that. Don't bring a rig there. Sir, you need to check in before entering the building. I don't have either of these. Just passing through. We also do welcome to wait the lobby, try to build that check-in and before call security. Oh, come on. Stand here. There we go. You need to get inside. Of course. Unfortunately, can't allow you access to that in your business. May I ask you business evening? Meeting about business synergies and paragons. You're just stringing business-related words together, so I have no idea what those mean, do you? Not a clue. Listen, don't have time to entertain corporate wannabes. Come back later when you have some real business here, okay? Try and get in without a valid reason. I'm forcing code security. If you decide. Of course. No, you may not. Then I'm afraid you'll have to wait in the lobby until your meeting to escort you inside. Never mind. I will try. I'll be on my way. I want you not to enter the building without signing in security of intruders. Can I just kill him? Oh, I can't just get him. But what is that? Frey armor. Ooh, that seems pretty nice. Knight Errant Guard. So we've got one Knight Errant so far. Let's go with the claw kick. That is good ability. Bang! Super. And let's just chop this guy down. Alright, there they go. Okay, 9 damage, so that's a pistol. That's big. SMG or something? Is it the frickin' accountant? Apparently yes, that is the accountant. Let's eviscerate this one. And then just slash him. Oh, I missed? I've got like a 90% chance to hit. How do I miss? Nice shooting. Enforcer Shaman, hello. Let's deal with a Shaman. did summon something. It was all water spirit. Ow. Thankfully, he's actually pretty tough. So. I'll deal with this guy. Can I obliterate it now? Nice. Yeah, that's a bigger gun. Let's aimed burst at these. I barely did anything. SMG does not do a lot of damage. Ah, it's a shoddy, okay. Hey, you're the troll. They're dead. Nah, no point using that here. Daka daka daka. Here we go. Yeah, why am I on equipment with this guy? The defense, forces defense. Do I have gold spare? I don't have the region yet, do I? Or negative. Do AP damage, reduce hit point damage. Exchange. If dodge is increased by 1, you take 2 less damage for attacks. So that goes for 3 attacks. Well, ended well. Let's heal up my little buddy, the ninja, or the samurai, I suppose. Because you are fucking hurt, dude. This is a public matrix terminal to guests and visitors. Prime functions appear to be directory news services as well as basic email. Also perfect terminal for you upload the fake visitor records. Search these people first. Find the location of it. Drone Automation Division 427. Tyler has transferred to the Hong Kong offices of Ares. Asia holders with previous posts in London with Ares Europe. Dr. Taylor's research found progress in drone weapons technology, although previous work is centered around cryogenic technology. Ooh, cryo. The impact of matrix and social structures in human development. Joint chair the Ares Asia Drone Research Laboratories and with Dr. Ian Hardam. Current projects include expansion of the Harder tidal base system, proposal to expand the Hong Kong MTR maintenance program, further research in machine learning. Let's look at Hardam. Yeah, floor 127. Transferred to Hong Kong office areas of Europe, mechanical engineer. Advanced degrees of weapon design and mechanical engineering. Holds several patents in the field of artificial intelligence research. Joint chair the research primarily related to research and development of artificial intelligence solutions, care areas, macro technology compatible with the rapidly changing world. Specific work of the drone research laboratories is classified. Previous efforts were centered around self-repairing machinery, robotic game theory, and the collective machine learning. Interesting. I'll click this to records. Page, yeah. After several seconds, check flash screen. Shows records that Golden Fong has visited several occasions in the past. Do nothing. Get to the 27th floor. Hello. What's in here? A trickster. Isabel jacket. Confirm. Killer. He just tanked 100 IP damage, it's not good. Oh god, this has already got security on it. Blaster, some speeds and stuff. Boost programs, version 50. Let's get an assassin here. And then we'll do Killer IC on the White Range. Now assassin, you will kill by sword. Damn, the assassin's way stronger than he used to be. And he missed. Do Killer IC on it. Oh, it critted, nice. Nice, critted as well. Unlikely to hit, but you never know. Nice! Didn't do a lot of damage though. Let us reduce system trace by 50. You will go up and kill. Yeah, I'm surprised that one missed. It don't matter, I just have to wait until I get assassinated again. Killer on. Fire that. That doesn't work. Nice. Let's just force it. Elevator override. Killer IC. Woo! I'm a ninja. Force. Oh. Warning, active alert in progress. Activate security orders supersede regular schedules. Please contact administrator for more information. Move. Move, screen. He tags me out occasionally, which is really irritating. Fuck. Damn, they can take 200 damage. Awesome. Run. Oh god, there's another deck in there. Oh, this guy's well controlled too. Not worth it. Run! Run like fuck! Hi. I'm really annoyed at all the amount of flies in the house at the moment. It's so freaking hot and we've got a lot of flies around. Well, that was the wrong way. How do I get out of here? Run! Freaking flies! That's strip a destroyer ice, so I can't get rid of it. Bugs. Fuck off. That destroyer I see is literally just blocking it. Run. It's the worst part about the heat. Oh, actually, they actually hit. She has not got a lot of health left. Wound 14. She got a little bit of damage, but mostly she's okay. Never mind, she's pretty hurt. Let's use that on her. Okay, bit of a heal. Not too bad, not too bad. I really wish you could use let's see if we can find anything else first. Browse the area for the holdings. Forge very little value there, unless you have it. I'm not going to have access to this computer because it already went Actually, you never know. Expect areas deployed with more careful data security, but I guess no one's perfect. Oh, actually, just straight up hacked it. Damn. Inside the machine's storage logs, maintenance email and research project. Read email. These was boring. One thread catches your eye. I don't know why you're having such difficulty. Ooh, hello. Why you're having such difficulty understanding the matrix upgrades, Chung? I've given the bypass codes to the blocker IC at least 3 times already. Maybe you should write them down or something. Anyway, here you are. Code should allow you to bypass blocker IC and I'll secure data store. Also, the security schedulings. Don't sass me, Corporal. I wouldn't in this situation. I had promised the matrix upgrades would be complete next week for the past 6 months. After 4 months of waiting, I stopped thinking about it. And every time I make a pull request from our depot, that damn IC gets my persona's face and demands another set of passcodes. Thank you for buying passcodes, though. I'll write them in the back of my hand or something. Dr. Chunga Aries. Project updates. Employment records involved over this 2,231 stands out. If you see me moving a lot, there's a fucking fly in the room and it's really pissing me off. Because we haven't got a fly swatter or anything, which I really need to get. It's like, I'm fine with most bugs. I love spiders, for instance. Spiders, centipedes, all of that type of thing. Love them. Can't stand flies. They are annoying little bastards that deserve death. I'm concerned about the amount of resources put into the project, particularly because the Ares Asia Holdings, not Ares America 2231, is an Ares America. We are Ares, not. Oh, okay, so they are Asia, not America. Is an Ares America project, not one of ours. What explanation can you offer this request? How can it be justified? I understand your concerns, Director, but you should be aware all divisions of Ares Macro Corporation have been ordered to support Project 2231 where possible. Dr. Taylor and Dr. Harding are particularly interested in testing the prototype in support of Project 2231. I am simply requesting enough manpower to find suitable subjects to test the prototype against. That's not a good sign. The risk involved in local research is unacceptable at this time. The entire reason the bulk of 2231 related research takes place in complex 68G is why 68G is in the middle of the frozen tundra. You'd be willing to divert additional engineers for Taylor and Harding's project if they will be willing to create another prototype in terms of shipping to the complex 68G. I'll talk to them about it. If you think it's not possible any other way, I'll then pass that upon them. Okay. Browsing information. Very little unless you're interested in stock photographs. Secure files. No, nothing there. Interesting. So I'm assuming we actually were supposed to come through here first and then go into it. Oh well. All's well that ends well. It wasn't particularly bad. The advantage of being a tank at this tier in the game is that most of the enemies have pistols. And they can't really hurt you. Plant the things and game X main lab. That's some security there. Adept, Enforcer, and a Mage. I actually want them to move forward a bit. Ow. Ooh. You're gonna go toe to toe with me, Mrs. Yes, a Mrs. Adept. Let's eviscerate him too. Oh, missed. Let's aim a shot. Adepts are powerful, so we want to make sure this one's down. Oh, I can heal her up too. Let's do an aimed burst at her as well. 3 damage. Oh yeah, it counts as having light cover on. I think that I want to go in metal stance because it's a defensive stance. Eagles will attack. Oh, it's just straight up blocked. I need to get one of those magnetic arms. Steady shot. New. This is the time, I think, to summon in the Force of Nature. Okay, mana arc. Bounce range 8 tiles, 6. Pacify. 3. Let's do mana arc between those targets. Nice hit! So he can't deal damage with that. Heaven Stance, crit chance, crit multiplier, and the dodge is reduced. Ghoul Spit. You missed. Great. Who was that? That's another adept and he's boosted. Daka daka daka. Get him. Let's lightning bolt them again. Because that attack is powerful. Punch. You missed. Oh dear. Oh, that one actually hurt. I think the grenade launcher could be pretty useful here. Oh, I can't fire it here. Can I get to there? Can I fire? Yes, I can. Good girl. Yeah, this guy's lots of armor, so... Punch. That person's gonna die. Lightning bolt. Oh, the other guy's just too out of range. Damn it. Punch time! Choose that for me because I got hurt. Cover. The office. Do we have a code? Don't think I did. Let's get you over here. Get in there, spirit. Punch that mage. Pacified. Just make sure they're dead. Yep, that seems the last security force. I can't hear anyone else on this floor. We should hurry, won't be long before back arrives. Nibbles? How's he gone? Nibbles, you're like some kind of crazy bat or something. I bet I could reach into my pocket, throw everything on the floor, and you'd be able to tell me how many bits and bobs there were, right? No, probably not, but I could tell you where they were at least. Counting is difficult, especially when very likely would throw a handful of dried shrimp. I like my team. I'm sorry to my like adopted brother character, but search for auto repair project. Attention! All information contained here is a script Otacon. Oh, Orcon, not Otacon. Otacon is something else. Secret file. Desert Wars fuel testing. Congratulations, everyone! Giving us the go-ahead in racing the Griffin. Drone prototype season Desert Wars. Between the auto repair circuitry, MP laser prototype, self-organizing threat assessment programs, I think we've had a great chance of being one of the standout stars this season. Obviously, I have a lot of work to do between now and the kickoff event, so I'm expecting plenty of crunch time. Always cool. Each one of you wants as much as I do. Hard for me to express how proud of this team and hard work I've put over the past year. If we can pull this off, we're positioned to be one of the biggest teams in security drone hardware the past 10 years. We've buckled down and put ours. I was quiet, I know we can do it. Self-organizing. Hey Ian, I've been encountering worrying bug, the latest multi-drone mesh network tests. After checking on it, I'm pretty sure it originates from self-organization routines. When the Griffin drones go on self-diagnostic mode, they start showing the telemetry data. After field activity, they stop responding to external commands, even kicking the debugger over an admin code would stop them. Looks like they're not responding to outside commands because they're identifying active orders as non-critical in comparison to the other attempts to share and learn visual telemetry. It's downright spooky. They tried to push me out of the room during one of the tests because one started firing the on-share cleanup base camp function, and the rest picked it up on it. They identified me as an object to be removed from the secure space, and the worst part of the trigger condition was me trying to shut down the mesh network. Don't know, Ian. The idea of drones making value judgments about it. I don't like the idea of drones making value judgments about administrator orders. I like to strip out the self-organization code from future tests until I can debug it. I understand that we're trying to play catch-up with Renraku on the pseudo-intelligence front, but the fallout of this bug spreads could be pretty catastrophic. Wait on the next test. Just a heads up for the team, hold on for the self-organization test until you get all the clear from me. Taylor or yeah. There's a bug where the drone network refuses external orders, we pursue their self-generating directives, data sharing, learning, battle examination, etc. There's nothing critical, but it's going to make debugging of the systems a pain in the ass until we get it sorted out. General test is still a go. Interesting. Okay. Recent messages. Olympics cancelled. No! Can't sticky believe it, Jung. After spending all that time, money tracking down tickets to the 2060 Neo Tokyo Olympics, the OIC cancelled them entirely. Some crap about not having enough participants. Guess a ton of countries pulled out in protest over Japan's treatment of metahumans and the way they've been handling their holders in California. I mean, yeah, I'm all for equality, but the Olympics, that's about brotherly love, the spirit of cooperation, unity, mankind. Can't anyone using them for such transparently political purposes break my heart? Would be a little harsh in the Olympics though, if like, oh, we're going to do the world's strongest man, and one guy can lift like 4 tons because it's a troll. And the like 100-meter sprint, the guy's an elf, so he just books it way faster than everyone else. So can you put those reports on the desk? Zaya, I was hoping to take a look at the power output tests and some data sometimes too. Ah! I'm going to be out of the office all week. Just let yourself in and put it on my desk. Code is 98144. There we go. This is Dr. No, it's Dr. Was it Tyler? No, it's Dr. Tyler's this guy. Yeah. Let's do this one first. And it was 98144. Go away, fly. It's the time of weather, I swear. Project records. Security briefing. Flies everywhere! There's 2 of them flying around the room, it's annoying. I've asked for a bug zapper. Ares Asia holding employees and residents. Last week, the night errant officers responsible for the security facility received several reports of suspicious activity in the public areas of the building. At 1:31 last Tuesday, security footage shows a troll of approximately 20 to 28 years of age entering the public measure area of the building, subject to the 17 gain access to restricted areas. Subject exited the facility before the night area to set a questionnaire. Reports of citizenry. Subject was asking about research labs, working directed energy weapons. Several hours later, the subject was raided to the building side entrance wearing a custodial uniform. Errant guards attempted to detain the subject, but during their arrest attempts, both guards were severely injured. Any employee or resident should contact security immediately if they see this troll. Do not attempt to detain him or interact with him in any way. The subject is considered highly dangerous. The tailor is our attention that you have not been treating the threat of seriousness that we believe it deserves. Please remember that the safety of your person and your research is not solely a concern. Strike against you and strike against all of Ares. Macro technology. When engaging in off-site entertainment from now on, we will request you travel in a group. Thank you. Emitter aperture refinement. Change the emitter focus array latest MP4 red line prototype. Prior to this, the same emitter used MP laser 3. This is a proven design. Unfortunately, that array is too large to continue using at this point, and there's a legacy software we need to update. The largest problem is the outer lens is 3mm too large to be in the housing. In light of that, commissioned 20 new focusing arrays have been manufactured in Detroit. We should arrive next week. They should arrive next week at the latest. Fabrication technique is the same type we acquired with Zeiss last year, so give us superior beam coherence given even in a high dust and fog situations. Okay, so they're going for all-terrain. Prior emitter research. We go back as far through Ares, Arms, MP laser. A lot of the work was done by one Dr. Elliot Mills Fargo. Unfortunately, Mills Fargo is dead, from what I can gather. His son killed him during a drunken argument. I was curious as most of the research files have been heavily redacted. Is all very curious. It's almost as if Ares Arms doesn't want anyone to know everything about the initial research. It's very curious, given that we're well supported to be working towards the same thing, aren't we? Well, I gather Mills Fargo had a radically different design philosophy than Harding and I. Mills Fargo was the guy who made the Mecha Troll in the first game, wasn't he? I think he was, at least. Most of Mills Fargo's notes indicate he was primarily interested in purely vector solution fiber lasers, rather than their own dye-doped matrix technology. From what I understand, is about the basis for Winter Systems' own attempts to man portable laser solution. Find and evidence how they would develop technology without access to Mills Fargo's work. Very curious. Okay. Email. You Killjoy. Hardigan, I cannot believe you! Did you tell me tonight's Eric saying I'd blown off a security brief and ran to go drink alone? Psh, I'm a senior researcher, not a bloody prisoner. If I decide I can have a drink on there, that's my business. Besides, Central and Admiralty both crawling with police at this hour. They're AAA secure, for God's sake. Pub time! Listen, H, really do hear what you're saying about security. I promise I'm not taking it lightly. I was thinking we could hit up the porn after the meeting tomorrow. Got 8 or so takers from the lab night and promised the loaners a low-profile bodyguard to make sure nothing goes awry. How's that sound to you? Door code. Change the door code where you were on vacation. Chips and Little Fry when someone forgot to close the shutters and laser when testing the new emitters. It's 23847. So that's the other doctors. H. One of the researchers downstairs hit me up in the meeting about support something called Project 2231. It's headquartered in the Algonquin Mantou Council. Some godforsaken black sect called Complex 68G. I guess it has something to do with a debacle in Chicago, research into clean up the CEZ and whatnot. I thought it'd be nice if we could give them a hand. And the prototype, the specs, let him test the laser out there. Not the financial data. Look out. I've got the other door code now. Two, 3, 8, 4, 7. But there's something in here. A bit of pepper went down the wrong way. Project records. Red line prototype direction, a power output. Probably reports aren't good. A miniaturized and aperture emission array from the MP laser. 3, definitely possible to get down in a handheld size, but that's not the problem. Agency is core concern. Our batteries just aren't up to snuff when we shrink them down to pistol size. MP laser 3's battery pack. We'll be lucky if we find a way to break 6 or 7 shots. It's a terrible problem. And one of the boys in other material science have been dragging their feet. Which means on it. One they're dragging their feet on. We're checking using some of the new dual phase batteries, but the cost seems prohibitive. I made a note to Dr. Hui, sending he could get some help from Ares Arms Europe if Fire Lance research teams made a great deal of headway using the stage graphene capacitors. Maybe there's something we could learn from them. Security briefing. Attention, Ares are holding employees and residents. Last week, there's the troll. Dr. Hardingham. I believe the troll we recorded interesting was researching new with you and Dr. Taylor undertaking. As such, we're providing extra security or off-site team building exercise. Please be extremely careful when not within the facility. Your research in person are under threat from the moment. Okay, drone integration. Things proceed apace, assuming the standard medium drone like the Inquisitor or the Rover 9230 models. The drone provides sufficient power to enable the prototype effectively unlimited burst. Though there is a 30-second charge time and the capacity to drain rapidly, the small size of the emitter lens also means that the prototype can be mounted modularly or internally as the platform dictates. A smaller drone size, the output is more restricted but still valuable. Charge times increase between 2 and 5 minutes, assuming the standard battery power. This does unfortunately reduce the drone's loiter time. Each shot reduces the loiter time by approximately 2.5 minutes, more than enough to sustain engagement, but something we want to keep an eye on. I believe we can increase efficiency in these cases, including this supercooling medium, liquid nitrogen and the like. Reduce the heat pumps, draw on the power system, maybe something like that we can work out with the Centaur P back series bands. Okay. Oh! You Killjoy is already read. Cheating bastard. Listen, I don't know how you managed to beat me last time, but now you're cheating. All the data checks out. I can't believe your aim's suddenly gotten so much better than mine. When I find out you hack you cooked up, you're going to owe me 50 Inuian. If that, your characters are going to be wearing bright green line costumes from now on. Hardingham. Leaking vent. We appreciate concern about the threat neutralization systems leaking from your office air vent. Your safety and the safety of the lab are our topmost priorities until we can... They may inspect the file view can access the security control vent 3 via the matrix. Blocker IC code is Cortifex. Further leaking occur. Let us know, basically. Pub time, I think this will be the same. And you Killjoy, also the same. I did check both of these things. Yes, I did. Okay. Do nothing. That was interesting. Anything over here, Trust? I mean, this is an office block, right? Every other office block has had some cool stuff in it. Shutter controls. Closed during emergency matrix testing, failed to close shutters grounds for immediate disciplinary action. There's that. Currently also taking security room shutters to talk to maintenance about having a chance to fix it yet. So bear in mind, you close the shutters, those settings, security cannot respond. Side door auto locks, make sure nobody goes in or out of the main light while the shutters are down. Oh, wait a minute, maybe I do want to activate that. Is this local record systems 27th floor worm fake camera footage? A few minutes later, floor 27 now shuffling golden phone beats doctor. Have Isabel Jack in, because why not? Oh yeah. Ow. Got it. Don't go into the Matrix. It's still really pissed. No, I need all that. What's in here? Oh, is that because the shutters are active? Or just because it's the game is actually bugging out? Okay. Come on. Do I have to go in here? There or what? What's with the weird interface now? Why is it bugging out? Oh, it's open now. Security control. Unlock the door. Let's try this again. What's with this weird bug? There you go. Oh! Just size open face to face with ragtag groups of people. Gear is mismatched, they wear no uniforms, a mixture of technical gear and heavy armor indicates they're prepared for anything. Quite obviously Shadowrunners. Yo. Hey, update, I think I figured out why the alarms are going off. Opti, a man named Opti is draped in charms, medical feticus, particularly raven feathers, regard you for a moment, shakes his head in disgust. Damn near perfect operation, ruined because you had a charge in here, guns blazing. Christ, how's it coming, Bull? Bull hurt? What the orc cyberdeck injury sat sparking smoke, yelping, he claps a cut in his head. God damn it, you broke my concentration, you son of a... Shit happens. You asshole, this is it. You think that... Ark! The apoplectic orc reaches his jacket, pulling a pistol off in performance, stand next to him, extends a hand. Reluctantly, he stops. Dizzy. That looks like somebody I know, it's weird. Woman is tightly wound as a coiled snake who's about to strike her, knuckles, knees, and boots covered in blood. Cool it. Getting a firefight here, what does any good, y'all? This goes for you too. Listen to your friend, orc. We've murdered our way in here. There are some more obstacles in our way. Says, scrutinizing you. Wait a minute, I recognise you. You're Wolfie Bin, right? Your name's all over the shadows in Hong Kong. From what I hear, you've been doing a lot of work for Kindly Cheng. Is that right? That's a big shot. You sure roll out. More guns take on the way up, the fewer there are on the way out. You know, there's a strange kind of logic to that attitude. If it were... you know, there's a strange kind of logic to that attitude. If it works, it works. I don't want to interrupt, we still have a big problem. We're both here for the laser. What now? Because I'm ready to comparing dick size, or we can leave us... or you can leave us one group to sort out KE isn't sending armed goons for all the holes. Right, works for us. Listen, on your way out. What's your way out? We're going to raffle the building, Federated Boeing building next door. With all the racket, well, I think we'd probably get shot off the line. Come with us. We're taking elevator shaft clips into your station. Did you even know that? I didn't even know that was there. Should have done better legwork before we got here. We'll follow. More guns couldn't hurt, right? You lead the way. We'll be right behind you. So, oh god damn it! Oh, he's like Shadowrun's like, oh, you just come with us. We're going underground. Blare alarms, red light clicks overhead, accompanied by the noise. Over here, sudden hissing sound, rather like tire deflating. Sound comes an acrid odor of heavy in the air. They're gassing us. Look over there. It's coming that vent. My deck wasn't fried. I'd be able to jack in and stop it. Hope you brought a deck of some drones. If you haven't, we've got to get out of here fast. Oh! I think they're following me in here. This is a bad idea, guys. flies. I think I'm going to do this really badly. This is really stupid. Killing hands. Oh, you're a big ass adept. Just buff, 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 bang. Howdy there, Dick. How you doing? That's really bad. Awesome to hear. Hey, nice. New job is always entertaining. The giant mummy thing. Oh, okay. It's an open prison. Hey, if you can use it, if you could get skills from it for LARP, that'd be pretty cool. The gardener is mad. It was the gardener the entire time. Chaos ball. Oh god, that's big. Boom! Kill the mage. Kill the mage. Jeez. Killing hands hurts. I've got a second Shadowrun team to back me up, which is pretty nice. Okay. What is it about gardeners? Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it would be. Okay. Guns are no match for my fists. Or someone knows how to play a monk. Oh, she's about to die. Another giant oh, it's an avalanche this time. Nice. There are probably better choices, I can't argue that. Yeah, leave the other Shadowrun team to deal with that lot. Oh dear. I hate those grenades. Oh dear. Yeah, chaos is happening. We're basically missing entire turns because of those freaking flashbangs, which are the most busted items in the entire game. They're busted as hell in the actual tabletop, too. Like, a frag grenade will do nothing to you, but, punch me, Adept. Fucking heal him. Thank you. Good hit. Point blank. That SMG does nothing. There we go. We have 5 turns to get out, basically. What did she scream? Oh, fuck. Okay, we've got 1 escaped. We've got 2 escaped. he's dead. Pungent smell of musty stone, grease, and remnants of neurostone gas mixing in your nostrils. You rappel down the elevator shaft with a frustrated night. There is a security officer in pursuit, too far away to be heard. All around you, there's a darkness, occasional red hued maintenance. Pop and pry open the heavy doors, then look in the minutes away from the NTR station with it freedom. That is a weird thing to come up on your newsfeed. I really hope the other Shadowrunners got out with me. One of them died. My volume just boosted itself. The exit service elevator stepped to the dim lit basement. Hear no sounds or alarms, no shouting. A matter of time for night air to catch up with you. Basement smells still there. Evidence MTR trains nearby. That was close. I'd have liked few. Sure, up to things I don't want to do again. Get gas while trying to escape from night errant. Buck up, Dizzy. At least your fists and feet can hurt those bastards. I swear to God, I'm never running it against Ares again, and I've got an assault cannon with me. The old 6-gun just won't cut it against nice errant. You do have with. Everyone has weird friends. It's the best. Just bring for the APDs round, man. You don't need to overcompensate that much. So what now? Just march to the basement central MTR station? Step at a time. Nice arrow definitely follows down here. Okay, 3 of them lived. That's good. Let's not run off just yet. We'll have to figure out what to do about that prototype. You need it. So do I. Go to handle this. Yeah, about that. You know, possession is 9/10 of the law. Bailing your ass out is the other 10th. So we keep the prototype and you have to find another job. Don't feel too bad. There's plenty of work in the free enterprise zone. Listen, I just got my ass out of Chicago Entertainment Zone with promise of work. Friends like those need to get out. For that I need money. If I scrub this run, they might die in there. Could be a break. Do the prototype anyway. All we need is GPS. I don't get paid with you as good as you. I don't like you. I don't know you. I don't like it either. Maybe we can work something out. Thanks, I mean it. I don't like the idea of cheating on a job. We're in the same team here. We'll have to live and work in the same environment. How about this? We take the laser, you keep the GPS, nobody is wiser. And I'll owe you one. You call it in, I'll help you out, or get friends you can. If I'm tired. I don't really need the laser, so I'm fine with that. Okay, so make sure no one hears about this deal, at least not on my end. So what now? You want us to leave, or we stick with you until they get the negotiation? Let's then divide our forces, come with us. Sounds good to me. Yeah, it's like, oh, do you want to leave, or do you want to stick together in this giant combat trap? This is the same room! Just kidnap one and sell them to clowns. A little harsh. So I have a big fucking Shadowrun theme right now. Okay. I have a giant army now. Inspect. Piercing howl cuts through the silence at empty station. Distance probably won't be here for long. Guard dogs, they're headed our way undoubtedly, tracking us by scent. We need to keep moving, we keep on us very quickly. Get upstairs anyway. All I heard was intruders were supposed to stop them from leaving. Some kind of Shadowrunner team got to the building, I guess. Killed a bunch of guards upstairs. Central doesn't know where they are now, so we're just supposed to keep our eyes open. What a bunch of scum. I hope they show up here. I'd love to show them. Nobody messes with Knights Errant. Let's try this way. It's like, oh, let's split the party, because that never goes badly. Take. Generator controls. Power down secondary systems. Backup generators powering discuss section of the old Central MTR system. Readouts indicating backup batteries, sufficient power to keep the lights up. Radio the power devoted to operation secondary doors. Before someone getting in except from the way you came. Well, I'm too dumb to figure that out, so. Yeah, don't have to split the party. Yeah. Probably. People make a song like anything, so. Seems there's only 3 in front of us. Mage, Enforcer, Captain. Gobert. Gaichu, we can go. There we go. Those are turrets. Got it. Movement! Light cover! You bastard! Ah, you missed. I think I've got full cover against spells at the moment because the thing I got on. Damn, she's useful. Grenade! This was a flashbang! Compound attack. Steady shot at that guy. Oh, not AP. Do burst fire on that guy instead then. Got a barn door, can you? But I just straight up blocked it all. Let's obliterate that inferno. Get him, Gaichu! Killing hands! I like this girl! I wonder if I'd be able to add these people to, Did I get a robot? None of AP. Damn it! Let's aim shot at this mage. And let's active defense. I shoot. Let's let the expendable people take the damage. Oh god. Stop throwing fucking grenades! Seriously. Shadowrun, the game of grenades. This is really like the meta. Those are the meta on the tabletop in apparently one of the editions, was just everyone packed grenades and nothing else. Because there was a rule in it called Chunky Salsa. Run. walks over and whacks the turret. No? Good. Please don't kill my Decker. Run! Yay! We win. There are times when standing and fighting is a good idea. There are other times where cutting and running is a better idea. And this is another Shadowrun too. What are you just Oh, this is the bad... This is the guy who murdered people, isn't it? As you figured in the NPR station, said, figures your advance. Need an obvious hulking brute of a troll. Cradles a heavy assault rifle crook with cyber arm, reeks of stale cigarettes and casual brutality. The name Steel Tooth is stenciled across the flat vest of his jacket. It's far enough for you, punk. Oh, I'm gonna rip you in half if you dare do that again. I'm bigger than you. Did gesture towards the barrel of his gun, took his cigarette. Crew had a long night, nerves a little raw, you know. Crunchy someone's face always brighten my mood. We speak a smaller so you don't misunderstand. Give us the prototype laser. We're gonna kill you. It's so hard your answers to feel it. That's the best insult you come up with? Really? Hell with you, little man. You think you're so smart? Let's see how smart you are with a bullet in your skull. Listen, we're all super impressed by the size of your gun, really. We're not really inclined to give anything to a dumb thug like you. Adults are talking, little girl. Once they're done, run along home and play with your dollies. Until then, shut the hell up. Right, cigarette's done, which means your time's up now. Hand over the prototype now. You must be that genius Ares called breaking in twice in one night. Talking about, don't be stupid. Toss shifting stands where he has indicated depth of his ability to lie. About the same as a puddle. You came in the front door first, then you came back dressed as a janitor. Hey, shut up, okay? Just shut up. I was doing legwork. Since we're telling me nothing, just had to get in and root around a bit, you know? Want to keep your arms, don't tell anybody about that. What makes you back those kids? Bullshit. Nobody does a pit at that, unless you got no other choice. Hey, guard dog's followed by Santa. The laser's got a tracking device on it. This is the one. This is why you pack high strength. Ah, hell, I ain't buying it. Tell you what, the ship sent you. You try it. Your arms come back as stumps. Whoa, whoa, that's a PhD. Exactly. It's like, I'm bigger than you. Try it. Reach shields if asked them there. Troll is taken aback by your sudden firm. He shrinks back, being a sweat. It's like, oh, you think you're a big troll, do you? I'm at strength 8, and he required strength 6 to intimidate. He's evidently not that strong. We're leaving. You should get out of here before I change my mind. Message received, Chief. I think it would be best we cleared out of here. And that is why strength is the true charisma stat. MTR train awaits with the promise of safety and freedom from all unseen complications. The Jarl nods his appreciation, says down to you. Thanks for all the help tonight. Don't know if we'd be able to get out without you. The world's better off with people like you in it. What do you do now? Strokes the usual, make handoff, get paid, probably take a few more jobs out there. Got a lot of debts to pay off, you know. Nothing's free in this life. You keep safe out there, alright? We all gotta stick together. If we don't, we end up with bullets in our back. Take care. That just really shows the two types of Shadowrun team out there. There's the idiots, who are just a bunch of thugs, and then there's the really nice, like, smart ones. Two groups of Shadowrunners. One's professional and actually got there and just went, you know, I'll take the cash, you take the laser, I don't really need it. I think that's fine. And then there's the other one who's like, I'll fight you! Oh shit, you're bigger than me. We'll strip search you. Really now? I like that line. That happens so often in my Shadowrun games. There's the advantage of playing big. The MTR train pulls away from the station. You become lost in the crowd, just another face travelling central towards Quadaloon. And every second puts blessed distance between you and the hornet's nest of knights errant soldiers you've left in your wake. With data planted to the GPS module your possession, it seems certain that Ares Asia will place the blame of your run at the doorsteps of Red Dragon Association. Also, the prototype laser is unfortunate, but allies are often more valuable than gear, especially in the shadows. When they look, they'll pay you back soon enough. Yeah, it's like I don't use a gun anyway, and I'm pretty sure the laser's going to be a gun. I've never been stopped at an airport for security. I got frisked once at my college, and I literally had, because I always wore steel toe-cap boots at college. I had to say I got like metal detected scanned once, and I had to actually tell them, you're gonna get a scan on me because my boots are literally made of steel. I will say, steel toe-cap boots, extremely comfortable. You can get a good pair. Why do I have a... Oh yeah, I also have some karma to spend. What? Why? Why do you think you had a bomb? Ah! Fair enough. Yeah, I could see that. I'll get you stopped for just a PC. They are very strict. With good reason, to be honest. I'd much rather a lot of places be strict as hell than not. Busy playing some kind of gambling game with Comlink. Stupid game always cheats them in never a good hand. Ah, okay. Alright. So that's that mission, basically. Fair enough. A lot of places you can't really... It's like they're strict, but you get why they're strict, and it's usually not too much of an inconvenience. Yeah, you fill out the application, and they'll give it a proper check. It's like, okay, I'm fine with this. I never had to fill an application out for anything. I never even stopped. I got a curious look from... Yeah. I got a curious look once. I can't remember why. Oh yeah, I remember. I got a curious look because of the Game Boy once, and they just opened my bag. Because I had the old Nintendo DS, the big blocky ones. And they literally just opened my bag, and they asked if I could open bag, checked it, and went, yeah, it's fine. And just gave it back. So, it was a while ago, though. It was a long, long, long time ago. Ready for 0 and red messages. Open jobs directory. Claim payment. Finish the wait before. Music. The payment is attached to confess that I'm very pleased with your work. Not everyone who could have pulled off a job of this magnitude. Well done. $2 grand. Nice. Dude, really? Oh, I guess you could think it's like drugs or something. It makes sense. Get you anything. Oh, yes, actually, that would be a thing, wouldn't it? If you bring the wrong kind of plant into a country, like just an ordinary plant, it could really fuck a lot of shit up. If you decide to just plant it, like, in the garden somewhere. I just gobbit everything new. Any thoughts on the last run? It went pretty well. A lot of runners, you could say, they went up against Ares and came out ahead. Sure, the job could have gone a little smoother, but are we supposed to account for another runner team showing up? Adaptability, Seattle, that makes a good runner. Always go with your instincts. You made the right call, giving the guys the laser. I mean, sure, who doesn't like lasers? But would another gun really make much of a difference to us? The teams are like the kind of people who don't forget a debt. Sometimes the difference between living and dying, so you can call in a pinch. That's what we chat about. As do their Exodus. The same view. Yeah, it makes sense. There are certain plants which straight up kill other plants in the same ecosystem. In different ecosystems, just because that's how it works. Just out compete them. And people don't want that. Ready for the next lesson? Yeah? That's good. I was hoping you'd want to keep going with this. It's good for you, and I'm kind of enjoying it too. Hand through the knotted ropes of her hair, contemplative look on her face. Mobility, she turns attention back to you. Alright, I'm going to have a little long story, so I think we should take it in chunks. If you've got any questions, you can break him along the way, and you need to take a break, we'll come back to it. Sound good? Sure, sounds good. Good. So last time I told you about the events that brought the end to my illustrious career as a subcontractor. This time I'm going to tell you the run I went out with my regular team. Is it when you started running with Isabel? No, this is long before Iz hit the streets as a runner. We were friends and everything, but she was still learning to deck back then. She was good for her age, wasn't ready for prime time. You don't know anyone from the group that I'm talking about. They're all gone now anyway. I'm sorry. Thanks, it's alright. When you run the shadows, losing people is an occupational hazard. Obviously, you're lopsided smart. As a Shadowrunner, we're disposable assets. Shouldn't come as a surprise we get used up and tossed away. We'll all get flushed down the chute in the end. Yeah, you know how it is. People die. It's sad, but there's no sense in moping about it. Tell me about the team you're running with. Sure, he sends a hand to count off teammates with their fingers. Madness scurries down his sleeve and perches on their forearm. Our muscle was a Hawaii Jew with poor impulse control, big round guy with lumberjack arms and ringlets in his hair. He called himself Hunru, I guess he loved turtles. Honu, you guess he loved turtles? I don't know, street names are weird. You had tech specialist Egret. She was tall, gawky, dyed hair bone white. She had a drone named Arlo, who followed her around like a lost puppy. She was kind of jack of all trades, but she could get the job done for the parties too. Our de facto team leader was a guy named Sui. He was a wiry troll, if you can imagine that. Probably about 2% body fat, all skin and bones, looked like a hunch. Walked with a hunch to make himself look smaller. He was a shaman, full of rat like me. Sounds like an interesting group of people. It was, but then everyone I worked with has been interesting in his own way. As a rule, Shadowrunning isn't a profession that attracts boring people. How'd you meet this group of yours? Three mutual friends. We actually all lived together before we decided to start running as a team. There was this floating squatters commune out in Hum Bay. It's probably still out there, actually. I haven't been back in a long time, but I spent a few years living on the thing. The rest of the team lived there with me. What? You lived on a raft? Yeah, basically we called it the sinking ship. Wasn't much to look at. Whole bunch of shipping containers all bolted together to a great big floating brick. Wasn't the most comfortable place I've ever lived, but the price was right and the company was good. Okay, I think I've got the grasp of the team dynamic. Keep going. Alright, moving on. One day, Swede bought us a job. He met a client at Victoria Harbour Bar, a rich Eastern Tiger exec. The guy wanted us to steal something for him, a shiny object. I know, it's stupid, right? But it's how the Johnsons described it to us, a shiny object. That was what he wanted us to get. He never gave any other name. Seriously, a rat shaman hired to steal a shiny object. I would have given it a name. Yeah, well, you weren't there. So he bought us the gig, called it the shiny object, so we sort of went along with it. Anyway, the client told us what to look for. He described a chunk of red jade about the size of shape of an ostrich egg. Fuck. With mirror polished surface and gold wire inlays. He said that the proper charms hanging off it through talismans, tower sorcery stuff. We weren't supposed to touch those. The client told us about shiny object was the owner, the old hedge wizard turned entrepreneur named Kong Zwan. And where was supposed to be keeping the thing? You say you were supposed to steal a crystal ball from a wizard, essentially. When it boils down to it, it sounds kind of silly, doesn't it? But hey, where's the world we live in? And like I said, Zwan wasn't just a wizard, he was an entrepreneur. A business wizard, a guy had resources. From what we were told, the old man was keeping shiny object in one of his warehouses. He had a bunch of them. He built himself a nice little empire selling magical paraphernalia through puppet vendors and Yo My Tai Night Street. Supposedly a good fifth of the store's place runs Zoen's payroll. Magical objects, eh? You got my attention. Well, some of it was magic. A lot of it was warehouse was crap, though. Fakes and forgeries to sell to gullible tourists. I like that I could say paraphernalia, but not gullible on the first try. Still, there's some nice stuff on display, magical regents and the like. But stifling the good from the bad would have taken... No, sifting the good from the bad would have taken time. We weren't planning on sticking around long enough to do that. Fair enough. So we cased the warehouse for a couple of nights before the run. You know, did some recon, took some notes. From what we'd seen, we're pretty sure that Zoen was keeping our payday in a vaulted area at the very back of the building. Security was pretty heavy, though. Was paying a local triad for protection, and he kept a lot of boys on the staff. So he was one who came up with a plan. We'd split up outside into the warehouse with two teams. A team A would create a diversion, team B would hit the vault where security was looking the other way, grab a payday, regroup, and get the hell out of there. Seems straightforward enough. How'd it work out? Surprisingly well, up to a point. Team A hung at Honu and Egret, circled around the loading dock just like the plan. Sui and I waited at the service entrance. We didn't have to wait long. A couple of minutes in, we heard this ungodly crash, then another and another. It turns out Egret had rigged into Zion's network automated forklifts. She had 6 of them running amok in the loading dock, chasing down workers and crashing the other day. Look, fragile. Next time we're on a run with the loading dock, remind me of the forklift trick. It's awesome, right? Egret really outdid herself. I wish you could have been there to see it. Egret's distraction did what it was supposed to, as Sui and I watched most of the triad guys at the service entrance abandon their posts and went hauling off to the loading dock. A couple of guys, baseball bats, stayed back, but we handled them easily enough. We slipped inside and made a beeline for the back of the warehouse, where the shiny object was supposed to be. Let me guess, something went wrong. No, actually, it was there. Just like we thought it'd be, the door was open and everything. The shiny object was sitting there in a teak cadle, gleaming with reflected light. Just like the client had said, and it had a ring of Taoist talismans hanging off like a grass skirt, paper all crinkled with age. We didn't waste any time, reached in and grabbed the thing. I felt it was strange to my gloves. The jade sort of pulsed, as if it had a heartbeat. That sounds ominous. Yeah, tell me about it. I wanted to drop the thing, but it was our payday, so I slipped into my satchel instead. Couldn't get the flap closed quickly enough. Package being secure, so when I turned a nightfall there, then things went to shit. Did the shiny object do something unpredictable? No, not the shiny object. Old man Zion. He was standing there, right in front of us, larger than life. I'm guessing that he had heard the commotion in the loading dock and come running, while waddling to make sure his treasure was safe. As it turns out, it wasn't, because I'd already stolen the thing. He looked displeased. What did you do? He said, saying it's an old man, it's harmless? No. I've read Discworld. I've read Discworld and seen anything with an old monk character in it. What do you think we did? We had our backs to the wall. We lit the old bastard up. It was pretty epic, truth be told. Spirits were summoned, spells were discharged, the vault door sealed behind Zuin like something out of a movie. At one point, the old man leapt onto Zui's back and tried to bite his ear off. The fuck? One boy with the play-by-play of how the fight went down. In the end, we crushed him. Unfortunately, the fight had caused some collateral damage. At some point during a Shadowrun with Zuin, the control panel of the vault door must have eaten an arc of lightning, or the blast of a power ball. It was toast. All black and melted. Neither of us could fix it. Exactly. I mean, you don't ever fight with, like, the Silver Horde, do you? So you were trapped inside the vault. Yeah, as about the size of it, was only a matter of time before the old man's remaining security guards found us here. There's still one way out, a ventilation duct, up high in the rafters. Too small for Sui to fit through. He was a troll, after all. I had the shiny object, but if I left Zui there, the security got to him, you do the math. So here's a conclusion. I've got our payday in my satchel. The team is split. There's evidently more Triad 49ers. We're going to find us. We don't know how many. Egret and Hono are holding their own in the loading dock for now. I can stay with Sui to help fight off the inevitable wave of Triad 49ers, but we'll be badly outmatched, like badly. The odds of survival weren't good for either of us. If Egret weren't pinned down the loading dock, she could probably get the vault door open, but in order to get to her, I'll have to leave Zui alone in the vault. If Zui gets the reinforcements, find Zui before I get back. With Egret, well, he's dead. So the scenario is a lot of work with, you know? Tell me, what would you do? What should I do? Hold forward until they see themselves. Take the gamble, go for egret. It's the plan with the best chance of success. Could have done that, I guess. It might have worked. Of course, I could have gotten your gun down a vault too. But in retrospect, wouldn't have been a huge loss. Anyway, that wasn't what I did. I saw what I thought would be a way to save the day, so I went in and took it. Oh, she tried the magic. Okay. I fished the shadow object on my bag. Still remember how the Taoist talismans that ring the thing crackled in my hands. Remember Shruggy saying, to hell with it, and pulled the thing in So's bare hands and told him to go nuts. It's almost like Sue had been waiting for me to pass him the thing. He seemed eager to take it. He hugged that chunk of rock to his chest like a newborn baby. Colours swam the stone, and something changed in his eyes. Then Old Man Zwing's 49s breached the door and Sue unleashed hell. She paused, frowning, stopped scratching slowly, using her hand to rub her eyes. Finally she turns back to you, sour look into her features. What went down in that room? Well, I've only seen that kind of carnage a couple of times in my life, and I've been running in the shadows for years. Those tribemen were torn to scraps by the end of it. I don't think I'll ever forget the sounds they made. I spent most of the fight huddled up in the corner for my own safety. What Sui let loose from the stone didn't seem terribly interested in discriminating between friend and foe. What do you mean by that? Did you summon hostile spirits or something? Something like that. Truth be told, I don't know what they were. Like I said, I was hiding. But I could have done it without a shiny object. But you could have done it without a shiny object in a million years. Whatever they were, the rock brought them here. So what happened then? He shrugs. I'm assuming he summoned some sort of, like, elemental mega spirits. Like a Force 10 spirit or something like that. I know there are supposed to be spirits, like about, I think it's supposed to be like a Force 25 or something like that is on par, it can like go toe to toe with a medium-sized dragon. So, a great dragon would probably be about like 40, I'd imagine. Great dragons are supposed to be insane. So, we wait and things calm down in the vault. Things to go slithering, and the things to go slithering away. I think that Sui had some limited control of them, which is why they didn't eat us. And they were gone. Sui gave me the shiny object back, put it in my satchel, and we bailed. Clicked to the others on the way out. They were blissfully ignorant of what happened to the other side of the warehouse, and I didn't see a reason to change that. We hard-tailed it back to the docks and caught the first boat back to the sinking ship. Mission accomplished. From what I'm told, people still avoid Zwin's warehouse like the plague. It's supposed to be haunted even to this day. People set foot in the building, like, keep turning up dead. Pretty sure I'm one of the only living people who knows why. Anyway, that's it. Lesson over. If you've got any questions, go ahead. What's the point of the story? I'm trying to figure out, find a moral here. That was when I started telling it. I thought it was going to tell you to be comfortable with breaking the rules. Start telling it. I thought I was going to tell you you're comfortable breaking the rules. Don't think I'm going to say that now, though. I'm not feeling it anymore. Why not? At least your teammate out of this alive. They didn't stay that way for long, but let's leave it for next time. I don't want to get into it just now. Let's take a break and come back to this later. Of course, like I said, it's a long story. So, something else you want to talk about? Actually, no, let's ask about the ship. About the sympathy ship. Yeah, sure, story's over, so we can get into it. Remember the sinking ship? Was when I was just a kid. I think I was 12, maybe 13 years old at the time. In the beginning, it was just me and a couple of rat shaman friends, Cadamus and Malvina. They were older, but they were always cool to me. A rat seems like a... did you fellas build it? Actually, that's good. No way. Cadmus probably could have, but he didn't. He and Malvina appropriated it from its former owners. The team of Shadowrunners that lived on the thing before us. But they bit it on a job. Cad and Mal heard the knock of opportunity and they claimed the raft with rat in no time. Taking over the sinking ship was an easy job, mind you. Previous owners installed traps and automated defensive all over the raft. Cad had his hands full with those for a month. Sounds really cozy, like a floating death trap. That actually isn't too far off. They were explosive, pop turrets, and all that good stuff. Cad and his sister Yasmin took care of most of it, without too much trouble though. Biggest problems are the scuttling chain charges. The runners who built the raft installed these explosive oil on perimeter that had ripped the bottom out if thing was ever seized by the police. Explosives were tricky to deal with. Cat was able to disarm them, but he had to leave them where they were. Always just slightly uncomfortable knowing he's sleeping on top of a couple of £100 of dormant explosives. Yeah, I can't blame you there. Like I said, it was free. That's the best part. There weren't really any rules to follow, which suited me fine. Malvina was sort of leader of our little nest, but we never really listened to her. She was always trying to play the mom card and instill a sense of responsibility into us. It was cute. She had the propensity to getting things done, though. I have to give her that. Anyway, after a few months of people started showing up, squatters, homeless people, Shadowrunners, assorted crazies. As long as it stayed cool with us, we were cool with them. Eventually it became a community, imagine that. Lots of chatting. Remember to keep pace! Think you wound up squatting on the Kraken because of your time on the ship? Dunno, maybe. Never really thought about it before, but yeah, maybe. I guess I'm a water rat now. Let's come back to this later. So for now, Gub. Yeah, hey, yeah, I'm sorry, but if that lesson wound up getting a little focused at the end, not really sure what came over me. Happens to the best of us. But I still feel bad about it, so look. I'll make you a deal. Your next lesson will definitely be on point, and I'll tell you what it's about front. No more question and answer sessions. How does that sound? Fine by me, Gobert. Catch you next time. I like Gobert. Gobert's probably my favourite character so far. It's between her and the ninja. And the samurai. I keep thinking he's a ninja. He's a samurai, not a ninja. Ninjas don't dress in red. Or maybe they do. I don't know. Not most ninjas don't dress in red. Let's get to the cyberware shop, see if there's anything new. I just realised I got my claws unsheathed on my right arm. It's like, yes, this is what I am going to kill you with. Show me your services. Medical supplies. Good fit. I actually do know that apparently they didn't actually wear black. That is actually true. They wore like dark blue mostly. It was like dark blue and green, I think was common. Because black, as it happens, doesn't actually make you hard to spot in the dark. Unless you are in literally the darkest shadow possible. If you wear like greyish, it's way easier to hide. And a lot of like, what would it be called? Basically, Hunter games. It was like you and a bunch of like it was at school on like a couple of trips. It was never on Scouts with me, but it was on. It was on like literally school trips and things. I just went and it was like go out and hide. The teachers will try and find you basically. You've got to find like all these different things in this time period. And the teacher will try to find you that whole time. And pretty much... everyone else was dressing in, like, black and things. Lots of different ones. Lots of different, like, really dark colours. I dressed in... Because I'd read Discworld, so I roughly knew about that and actually looked up and found it was true. So I dressed in dark green, blue and grey. Never found me. They never spotted me. Also partially because I was, like, half this... I'm not a hugely big person. I'm 5'10", fairly average build, like maybe a little broader shoulder, but other than that, I'm really skinny. So I literally just hid in loads of things. Like I climbed trees, hid under branches and things like that. There was a fallen tree at one point. A teacher stepped within 3 feet of me, and with a torch didn't spot me. Actually managed to win that. Win quite a few of those. It was a very, very cool school trip. But yeah, it's the event, and everyone went, "You'll be found immediately." I went, "No, we probably won't." Nothing else new. I'm actually going to look up if there's anything better than +1 to all attributes. Shadowrun, Hong Kong, Cyberware. I just want to see if there's anything better that I could get later on. VoD. It doesn't appear to be. That seems to be the best one. So we're going to grab it. +1 to all stats seems rather good. Yeah, it requires Cyberware 73 as well, so. Cost me most of the million I've got, but. Goodbye. Time for me to go. So let's take a look at my stats now. Yeah, strength 9, body 10, quickness 4. I am a fast son of a bitch. Yeah, I want to get one more karma. If I get one more karma, I can get my strength up one more level, which would be rather nice. So I've currently got 100 health. I've got 100 health and 8 armor, which is really, really good for where I am. The fuck was that? Let's check Spider Shen. I doubt he's got anything new, but you never know. Yeah, still nothing new. Cool. So for now. So in Cyberware, we actually have quite a lot of good stuff now. Weird how you can't see the claws when I'm on that screen. I know I can get more armor. I don't know if there's a cap on armor, but there isn't in the tabletop. A lot of armor actually stacks in the tabletop version, which is pretty fun. It means my troll in the Shadowrun game that I'm playing at the moment. Also, let's actually check if we've got any new runs. Don't believe we did. No red messages, jobs directed. Pending jobs, attributes. Cool, I've just got all these. Okay. Now, which mission do I want to go on? We can do one more run, I'll be fine with that. We're gonna go over time limit, but I didn't make plans for the rest of the evening. Oh, actually, it's those two missions. I think those two missions are going to be quite long. Yes, actually, I will stay. I'll be fine. I am having fun. Oh, do I want to do that? Because I think... Nah, fuck it. You know what? We'll do it. We'll kidnap a guy. Isabel, you're still a badass. Gaichu, you're awesome. Sorry, Duncan, you're never going to get picked, probably. Because everyone else is just better. Confirm. I don't remember what this mission was. A triangle of marine decorum, restless lights, and ambrosial scented. Yeah. Ambrosial scents mingle atop a floating key of accent of Shangri-La to the accent of Shangri-La. Aberdeen harbours premier dining location with a competitive views surrounding bay. The restaurant attracts a steady crowd of tourists and Wuxing personnel. Primary money man for the 289's Chwing Sing's Rooster Low is enjoying a rare meal outside of Triad Hold territory. Intel says he's set up in one of the restaurant's private dining rooms, but he's not alone. Rooster keeps a personal bodyguard and a tourist orc called the Talon, in addition to his regular security detail. You've seen photos of the Talon's handiwork. The body is so battered it's hard to tell. One bruise ends, the next begins. Your mission: locate Rooster, extract him to Shangri-La, and deliver him to your client alive. Simple, fast, low profile, of course. Even the simpler rounds can go sideways. I am going to trade that with you, because that's why I bought a second one. Because she doesn't start with one by default. And she always dies! Isabel, you're really useful, but my god, are you a glass cannon. Well, she's kind of a support character, so you can expect it to be a little squishy. Deckers aren't built for frontline combat, it turns out. I am not going to open the command screen because I'm good. Security guard. That is a fully cybered up troll, but pretty much so am I. Welcome to Shangri-La. We strive to provide our patrons exquisite dining experience. If you have any questions, require special accommodations, do not hesitate to speak to our staff. Well, crowd, where are all your diners? Most of our weekday business is confined to the private rooms upstairs, corporate affairs and such. Fair enough. Please keep in mind that disturbances will be promptly de-escalated by our security. We preserve the right to bar service for up to 100 equations. Thank you, enjoy your meal. What security? Don't see any guards around. Puff of his chest, shake of his shoulders, Troll assumes a more aggressive posture. His face remains a mask of neutrality despite the obvious irritation in his voice. Wilson prides himself on having working class security personnel. You do well to remember the best kind of security often hidden from sight. Pretty hard not to see that guy. I like that he passed to the side. Yes, that actually sounds pretty traitorous to me. That is impressive. Oh, it's really amazing. Just wish I didn't have to wait an hour to get it. Oh. Waitress. Always talk to the waitstaff. They just swamp with orders, caught unaware of your approach. Oh, welcome to Shangri-La, sir. Our host will seat you as soon as you get back. You're welcome to wait in the lounge. This will only take a second. Absolutely, sir. Escapes through her nose and ties duck toward the kitchen, musters an empty smile and nods of hospitality. Look for someone. And Mr. Lowe, he has a reservation here tonight. Sorry, I'm not familiar with the name. Alright, know anyone who might have seen him? I don't have Charisma 3, unfortunately. I have Charisma 2, I believe. Anyone who might have seen him? The upstairs servers, they have come down here to access the kitchen, so you may be able to find one of them there. Wish you could have more, sir, but need to place his orders. Enjoy your meal. She's the worst at running away. There we go. She everything caused their work around people up, because chatty customers are always killing my tips. Bitch! Can't believe they're late again. They have terrible service here, apparently. Henry. Let's talk to Henry first, because I don't know who this guy is. Freaking flies everywhere. Will just man sits alone at the bar, elbows propped on the counter, his face is hard, eyes blank, swills contents hard to glass. Some eyes, whiskey double, and to guess his mood. Yeah, it's not like he'd dig myself any deeper. Rough day. Because you get dumb bloodshot eyes, his gaze drifts elsewhere before returning to his drink. 2 lost contacts, missed a third, late for a meeting, and probably shamed by a co-worker. All during the 9 to 5. New record as far as I can tell. At least I got that going for me. Co-worker sounds like an asshole. Negligence. My co-worker took 2 of my contracts while they were in renewal. I'd overlooked them for a day or 2. Damn, it was just a couple of days. Anyway, he took my clients and made a fool of me. Been rubbing it in ever since. How'd you lose your contracts? Wish I knew. Some of them almost a done deal, but for some reason the client suddenly changed their tune and contract slipped away before I could officially close it. The 2 contracts were for ongoing clients, people I'd worked with for years, but somehow forgot their annual renewal date. The more diligent co-worker picked them up. Got no credit for a long-term partnership with those clients. If anything, I now look worse for losing them, even though I brought them into the Wuxang in the first place. That's how the 2-way coincidence mean. You think someone's working against you? You're kidding me? Everyone is at each other's throats in this business. Throws down the rest of your drink, signals the bartender. A single movement, bartender releases on the shoulder glass. Fair, but there's someone who you benefited most from what happened to you. The newcomer, David. Him. He grew up at the end of the bar. Him. Came out of nowhere and become a rock star with upper management. He's been making connections to deal with a Wuxang veteran like me. I think you found your culprit. You're telling me? You're not I think? I think he's got family connections. People in high places have been using them to his advantage. Don't know, just thought, you might be onto something. No, just wishful thinking. Well, I'm gonna find out. Apparently you are in the game, yeah. Apparently you're also doing really well for yourself. Let's just quickly check this. Servers note. Scroll down and rest is used. Several servers written their concerns regarding tonight's lack of security. A couple are frustrated with the curious guests wandering up the second floor's private dining rooms. Check orders. Floor 2, private room 3, party of 5, stand seafood buffet, round sunflower, crab rangoon. Crab rangoon! It's always the crab rangoon. Far Cry 4? I want to say Far Cry 4 told me that crab rangoon is a thing. No prawns, avoid cross-contamination with shellfish diner, is allergic. Hello? Talon's allergy. Manager's notice. But typical wage slave dictates here. A few mentions of curtailing recreational activities, storage rooms, and ash decks. Apparently, people are fucking in the storage cupboards. Further down, Reddit Press warns that the special guest floor 2 should be served by approved wait staff. Only guest orders are botched again, significant widespread consequences. Okay, need a service code. Let's talk to the chef. Ooh. Told you not to serve and not a hobo. Shoo. You can't really argue. No guests in the kitchen. Out. Where do I get these etiquettes? You speak with the head chef. I'm the head chef. I have little time to cook my food, even less for conversation. honest interest in my questions. It frees the implication your word. It's like, I'm a very influential person. Skies your face, such as a talent might assist you bluffing. Let's make it quick. You've got 60 seconds before I pull these prawns out the boiler. I told one of tonight's guests. A selfish allergy, a less than mild-mannered orc. Sound familiar? That's a polite way to put it. Gave 2 of my cooks broken ribs, matching set of black eyes last time he stole in my kitchen. Yes, I know that orc. Got a selfish allergy. He's overly keen on hounding us about. So this wasn't top seafood restaurant. The 6th were. Okay, so he's got a seafood allergy and his boss is taken to a seafood restaurant. Mistakes happen. Sometimes you reach for a mushroom and accidentally grab an oyster. Maybe such an accident happens to our orc friend. You know what I'm saying? What? You can't possibly be saying you think you want me to poison a diner? You're deranged. I'm calling security. Biotech 3 doesn't need a serving size. Could possibly I just need you to slip. Add an extra ingredient or 2. No, it's like, I will pay you! As we shoulder shake with his head, he smiles more, I think. You know, he never appreciated a cuisine art. Think a special thanks order. See yourself out, won't you? Hello, friend. Trying to get in this joviality. You're welcome to join us for the next round. This is not his first drink. What are you celebrating? Through some hard work, legal business persuasion, sealed 2 contracts. 3rd is on its way. Well, I'll be. That's exactly what contacts Henry lost today. There's a natural ebb and flow in the business world. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. I've got had an up day. Truly sorry to hear Henry's had it down. What a load of crops. That's a corporate rhetoric to me. Excuse me? What have you been playing? Your co-worker there lost 2 contacts today and is about to lose a 3rd. Opposite your situation. On the very same day, too. Sounds mighty suspicious. Harry did tell you Did Harry tell you I stole his contracts? That's illegal, you realise. It's disgusting. Sam rolls his eyes. He's just angry with what you have wits and motivation to keep your clients from his payroll. Yeah. I'm gonna lie. Sure did. He's sabotaging just right. If you allow so, make sure he never slanders my hard work again. I just started a fight. Avery and David stand inches from one another, both men wearing fierce expressions making most their hatred is almost palpable. How their cooperation will play out is unclear, but one thing is certain, you'll have a great seat. You little worm can't keep up works, you try to save face, spreading baseless rumours about me. Pathetic. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I do know you've been acquired by clientele unfairly. I'll tell you who will listen to that kind of man you are. A thieving shit stain. I'm gonna make you eat those words. I'll be damned Shangri-La bans me for thrashing a worthless glitch like you on their property, so we'll do this outside. I'll be waiting. The fuck? Oh, it's said by Renrick. Okay. Let's wait for the target. Have a seat and wait. Mystic Way, Rooster should be here any time now. Jeff, we have a problem. A big problem. Cut the drama, Cork Mage. We're working here. We've got a fight in front of a sick diner, and you're You're still in here glazing dumplings? Our second floor guest is pissed. He's headed for security, spring up prawns, looking for someone to blame. Better brace yourselves for a mouthful of fists. Howl's several thumps crash cooking staff's attention. Apprehensive glances tossed around the kitchen. Fear abruptly confirmed as a huge orc bursts into the room. Like a skyrock sheep matches your client's description of the Talon, or it would if the Talon's face weren't a lumpy, swollen, seeping mess. Oh my god! Talon's face flushed anger, perhaps a side effect of his allergy. There's knobbly finger in the room. What is wrong with this place? Excuse me, sir, you're holding the kitchen up. If you have any questions or concerns, speak to the host up front. I've got a concern, right? Concern regarding this shit house you call a restaurant. This is the third time you slobbers have fucked up my order. I'm regularly forced to check down your garbage. I expect to at least have some substitutions to follow. No shellfish! Get it right next time someone's getting up a whole lot worse than maimed. His anger is established is misplaced. You should speak to his employer instead of venting the chef. Yeah, probably. As soon as the Talon left his post, suggest we make our way upstairs to room 3. Well, room 3 is unguarded. You're right, let's go. That is a person who has a severe shellfish allergy and just swallowed like a mouthful of prawns. Inside the private dining room, you're immediately greeted by a piercing stare of 2 massive dragon statues. Sweet. Flickering lights just bright enough to illuminate the bronze bodies, effective eerie illusions slithering scales. Across from you, your target, tuned saying rooster low, hands treble on his side, single anxious guard stands at the door. Something has them on edge. The Talon is missing. So just down his face, he will size you up. Seeing this situation, without support, he appears nothing than a trapped rooster who, without his talons, is defenseless. In an effort to invoke a sensible authority, he raises his voice. Who are you? What do you want? If you'll please come with me, we'll make this easy. And don't try to argue you're in a poor position with the Talon missing. How dare you speak to me as if I was a child? Zar, where's the Talon? Where's the rest of my security? Never you mind, just get the street tramp out of here. Yes, sir. You don't want to do that. No Talon, no backup, all alone. You must really like your boss. Not exactly, no. In fact, you can have him. Good boy. Correct decision. It's like, no, I ain't getting paid enough for this. No, wait, spare my life, I beg you, please. This could have been worse, Rooster. My client could have wanted you dead. Be thankful. Listen, Seattle, we may have Rooster, but these stiffs are probably just a handful of guards. You can have more downstairs. We can't just leave the same way we came in. If we're going to get out of there in one piece, we need to find a new exit route. I'm betting this chicken guy knows one. I'll bet you're right. So how about it? Where's the door you used to discreetly make your way in here? Clattering out, see the clattering inside his head, frame shakes uncontrollably. Realization that you are here at your mercy. No left to defend himself is setting in. Mind pointing us to the exit. It's just outside the room, to the right, but it's locked. And you have the key. Yes, I do. It's like, he blinks confused, his shocked mind slowly processes the notification. Yes, I do. So, with Jaws Bucky. I'll take that. Protected from all harm. I don't like the words in that. Too easy. Right? Open is the channel? Who's asking? Name's Paylon. I'm your getaway driver. We have details to discuss. Let's keep it brief. Time's ticking. Yeah, all harm. I'm a loading dock across the bridge from restaurant's main entrance. Big old schooner can't miss me. But neither will the HKPF, who I've just learned are on the way in response to security call. Well, shit. This ought to be fun. One last thing. I may be a driver, but this ain't my rig. Door's locked and I don't know the codes. You may have to break in. Good luck and get moving. I doubt I'm actually gonna get it. Pair of pride gangsters blocked your path. Men, help me! You free me, get me away from here, and I guarantee you'll be rewarded. Million favors, power, whatever you want. Actually, we're liking the position we're in now. You begging at our feet. The idea that maybe once you're gone, we can move up the chain. You know, Rocco, there's plenty qualified to take your seat. In fact, we might as well make sure you don't make it out of here alive. No, can't make me. I can make you rich. He's there, that's not me. This is the scene. You go out, you go yours. No ink, no suits. You one of them runners? Shit, a runner. Don't let him take off with Rooster. It's like, are you one of those runners? Oh, fuck. Get him. And this could have gone so nicely. Fist! I cast fist. You're just gonna stay there. I'm actually kind of impressed that guy actually managed to hurt me. He put 5 damage onto my 100 health. Oh, this looks promising. But looks like fun. This is gonna be fun. No, it's literally the build I've gone. It's not over leveled, it's literally just, I've gone for a pure, like, cyberware tank. Essentially, so I'm sitting at 8 armor at the moment, because I've bought the best armor you can buy at this level in the game. And I've got the, Ironhide, basically, which is, it gives me +2 armor and +1 body. So I've got 100 health, because I've got body 10, so I've got 100 health, and, 8 armor. And most weapons are doing, like, 9 damage. So basically, I'm taking like 1 or 2 damage per bullet, and it'll take like a military-grade rocket launcher to actually put a single real dent in me. Keep in mind the wall. Potential weak spots in doors, hinges. A feeling you can get through though. It's just going to take a while. Pry the damn thing open. Talon bursts out of Shangri-La, nearly tearing the door of the hinges despite the fresh lumps that have transformed its face to the west. His rage is clear. Talon, I'm over here! I've got weapons trained on me, I can't move. Save me, we'll get out of here. Take this instant trait to the top, they herald our survival, reward us. You little shit! Driving this restaurant over and over, making me eat filth, or watching your stuff, your goddamn face is full of it. And now, here you are, turned traitor in Blake. You can't speak to me that way, you're beneath me! I'm still a red pole. When the trial comes to me, I'll see you flayed for those words. Ha! You'll get shit from the 289s. In fact, if your new allies don't guss you, the Triad will. Make sure you don't go squawking to anybody about high-level plans or secrets or whatever. A flea like you won't last the night. Talon, Johnny, please. help me. It wasn't all bad, right? We had some good runs, you remember? I had no choice, Johnny. I was forced to surrender. But if you help me get me out of here, I can see to it you're rewarded, even promoted. How would you like that? Tell with you and your spyless bit pusher. I bet you didn't even put up a fight, just rolled over and played Captain Coward. Gonna enjoy playing a bullet in your soft worthless skull. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god. Food poisoning! That's a sniper. That is a lot of armor. You hide. Spirit. Johnny the Talon. Go get him. You just hide. Yeah, I made him get food poisoning because he's allergic to fish. I think they should just stud the most powerful character they have. Grenades! Oh, you missed. Heal. Punch! Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt. You just ignore everything. Sniper. Punch. And you just hide there. Boom. Oh, shit. Doesn't that good summon? Yes, it does. A monsoon. Oh, this is the healing one. Sweet. Let's go over here, monsoon. Strip armor, water bolt. What's water bolt? Get him. Punch. Punch. He missed with a sniper shot. Always good. That one didn't. Grenade. This grenade launcher is pretty good. Okay, beat up the Talon. Kill Johnny the Talon. Hey, I get enough karma to actually get my strength up too. Oh. You just stay there. Let's get all this done first. Isabel, grenade that guy. Keep your crew alive, extracting. Boat sways languidly across the water, insulated walls stifle the outside noises, just as if chaos beyond door belonged to another world. Interior is cramped, made smaller maritime equipment protruding the walls. Scent of the sea and mouldering wood dominates your senses, ripened from years of perfunctory cleaning. And finally, a safe place to rest. The 289 is going to jam you up for this. Doubt it. With you out of the way, someone's probably nabbed your job by now. You heard them, man. If you know what's good for you, you'll clap your track, chicken man. Chickens for frustration. Can't this schooner go any slower? I want to get paid already. Where's the cinnamon? There's a cinnamon bun stall in K-Tac with my name on it. Hang in there. Yeah, the team... As I said, the team's actually pretty good. The ones I've got. I have the deck who's got a grenade look. The boat heaves and pitches at the bay as the driver plows through the choppy waves of the drop-off point, leaving the Shangri-La restaurant behind. Inside, restlessness fills the cabin. You finished the job, the extraction was a success, and now your client awaits his prize. The triad Red Pole Rooster. It wasn't easy. It should have been. It would have been if that damn Talon hadn't mangled your plans with his visceral determination. But even the street-forged orc like the Talon could be stricken down. With the Talon dead, your escape from the restaurant to the getaway boat was made smoother. Well, as smooth as wading through a small army of triads and skating HKPF, dragnet could be. Luckily, Rooster got through the pursuit unharmed. With the Talon now permanently out of commission, you might earn a few extra million from your client. All in all, good run. The team's pretty good. You've got the Decker who's got a grenade launcher, which is always good. That's a powerful weapon. We've got... Oh. Change Rusty voice side of the speaker. You get a voice Mahjong plays laughing in the background. It's Auntie Cheng, dear. My, you sound happy, Auntie Cheng. Oh, I am, my sweet. I'm one step closer to breaking Josephine's sang. I have a lead on the location of the Plastic Face Man, the man we saw surveillance footage between Raymond Black and the tea house in the docks. Where is he? Not on the comm. Come and see me and we'll talk. Plus one action point. Yes, we've got another action point! Man, it's annoying having only 2 action points. Oh, and everyone leveled up as well. Let me see here. Now carries a red devil rat spirit fetches his standard equipment or gains conjured score 4 and invariably round 2. Now I want another summon. The summons are really good in this one. Metal cover bonus. Metal stone fly. Light cover bonus. Ooh, that's pretty good. Cloud disease, damage only by enemies. Freaking insects. I think I'll take the Red Samurai defense, 'cause that's pretty good. Shock baton. Shock. Cloak red range struck with 4 HP damage, 2 HP damage must be recharged at beats and hits. Yeah, full auto fire is that. If I ever use him, I'm going to use him full auto. So. Cyberware Jolt Alert System. Ooh. Brought into stun state, your jolt alert with 1 HP. Seems nice. Bright light system. Bright light system, cyber. High definition flash bulbs hidden in a capable of temporarily blinding opponents. I think that one, because stunning is a son of a bitch. Confirm all. $16 points to spend. Yes. Strength. Strength at 9. Yeah. Oh, and that could be really useful as well. Yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, I actually don't want particularly high dodge because I want to be attacked more than my teammates. Maybe I'll upgrade my close combat because it gave me a defense bonus. I'm good with that. So we have 10 strength, 10 body. We're slightly stronger than our body because we got the armor. So we actually have a higher skill points in. I want to get some cash right now first, and then because that was the last run we can do on the stream today because of timing. So I want to get some money. I want to check out the stuff again. I want to see if there's a new armor or cyberware. There's directory payment. The client is pleased how you've handled the situation, which has been very contrite and forthcoming due to no small part of the violence which you handled the opposition. Even a little extra for taking out the towel and your payment is attached. Nice. So we are at... yeah. We're in a little... we're 600 extra. I'm assuming it was supposed to be a 1,000. I like that while the team was dealing with them as well, I was basically just like this with the doors. Because we finished that, because we got a separate message, I'm assuming they might have updated the note. Yep, they have, okay. I cannot afford that, damn. Tailored monk, martial arts, calling beneath the modified merits of combat vests. Nice. I mean, it's all about style. Best protection available. Interesting. I want to see if I can get some new hand razors. I think that you can get upgrades for them. I'd really like if you could get an upgrade for them. What are you doing? Is that someone's leg? What? It will be. It's a Vicar and biological upper on the cybernetics lower. I'm merging the two together. It's going to give this poor guy the upper leg he wants back and the lower leg he needs. You're interested? Okay, check this out. I'll be back. This guy works in the tunnels with feet in the sewage all day. He's got some kind of flesh-eating trench rot. It went right up his leg, nearly killed him. They had to amputate at the hip. I'm giving him his upper leg back, but using the chrome lower leg so it won't happen again. Pretty cool. There's nothing she's been doing research now, growing tissue interweaves with mechanical matrices, wild shit like that. Supposedly they can now genotype a fetus in the first trimester like a stem cell from it and upgrade organs for it from the start of the third trimester. They implant them into the utero and still have a natural birth. It's incredible, the start of superhumans. Talk about super metahumans. I bet you're not into book by the leg. Civil services, cyberware. Yeah, some of these are new. And you cried intelligence too. I'm too dumb for the pain inhibitor. Oh, it's -1 intelligence, that's why. $5 grand. Oh, it's +1 decking, that's why. Oh, Yatsu Cyber Spur. Fuck, that's good. Wait. Cyber Spur +6 damage to bleed. I was right. It would kill me, yeah. I mean, some better cyber claws would be pretty good. Because mine are Ares hand raisers, so they do 3 damage, 2 bleed, and pierces 1 armor. And these are the upgrade, which is the Yatarasu, which is 5 damage, causes 3 bleed, and pierce up to 2 armor. I just want to check if the spurs are... What's the difference? Okay. Spurs appear to be pretty bad from what I've seen. Oh yeah, I won't get to use the mega attack, will I? Fuck that then, yeah. They do cost less essence, though. So you now have much better claws. Yamatas. 5 damage, 3 bleed, AP damage, pierces up to 2. And I know later on, the maxed out cyberware one is it pierces 2 more armor. So that will be rather fun, I think. But yeah, that is all I have time for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I definitely enjoyed it. This was a fun one. Went quite a while as well. But that's what we got. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening. Lots of stabby. And lots of talking. It's one of the main reasons I decided to do a second run was simply because we had so much talking in between. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening. If one of you keep playing video games and keep being awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Where I don't know what I'm playing actually. I'll be playing something tomorrow, that's for sure. See ya.